I'm listening to nearly 100 albums from the year 1955, and I just finished listening to the Chico Hamilton Quintet with the Chico Hamilton Quintet featuring Buddy Collette. Chico Hamilton, great percussionist, drummer of the 50s, 60s, and 70s. He's someone who will appear a number of times in these videos for sure. And this record is really cool and I think emblematic of some of the normal Hamilton traits in general. This is kind of cool jazz with a romantic bend to it, at least for the half of it. This record is separated into two distinct halves, as we'll get into, but the first half very much has a cool jazz meets classical feel, very much courtesy of Buddy Collette, who comes in with all these various different wind instruments. I would say personally, most notably the clarinet, really jumps into a lot of these tracks and takes a very prominent role. Fred Katz on the cello as well takes a very prominent role. We love a good bit of cello in jazz music, I have to say. And Hamilton as a drummer has a very brush heavy style in these tracks, which is really light and gives a lot of sonic color and so much room for expression for these other players here. It's really nice. Now, as I said, it's split up into two halves. The first half is very much along the lines of what I described. The second half is a live set, which is a little bit more stripped back, a little bit more traditional bop in its sound. And I think losing a bit of that space does work against those tracks a little bit, but still ultimately it's a very solid release. The ensemble players here are really good, and I think it distinguishes itself in a really interesting way, and I think that really is the key. That is what helps me cling on to this record as ultimately one of the more interesting jazz records, I think, from 55 that I've heard so far. So the Chico Hamilton Quintet featuring Buddy Collette, really strong record, really excited to see some of the other Hamilton releases from subsequent years. Really good. Check it out.